your knees. I'm trying to succeed and you trying to succeed. Little nasty little bitch, little freak, little hoe, little follow me on Twitter, little he ain't gotta know. I've been trying to wait a minute. The love don't never make sense if it ain't hate up in it. Yeah, tell my girl that I love her. Tell my bitch I don't care. Tell them hoes I go bowling, you know I keep me a spare. It might take a minute, let me hit you from the back, baby. It might take a minute.
Don't compare me to you, nigga. You ain't this. Always a bummy nigga. Worry about my bitch, about my chips, and how many fits I switch. Blowing endo like Nintendo cartridges, huh? Man, you know that we got it for cheap. One phone call, I don't have to speak. The birds fly south, so they nest with me. Brand new J's, I ain't worn in weeks. She got a brand new tan, just don't fuck up my sheets. I got this shit on lock, you know my style's a sheet. For each new beat, couple hundred at least. Might not be that much to you, but it's the shit to me. Niggas lapping me is blasphemy, I don't see none after me. Give this shit up happily just to kick it with Anthony. Low life, I know scammers and boosters, but your medulla catch a body, toss the ratchet, head for Houston.
Like Mike, I need the right height, what your life like? I need the right ice, make she feel tight. My nigga, we get dope, get money and fuck hoes, the code is all we know. Like Mike, I need the right height, what your life like? I need the right ice, make she feel tight. My nigga, we get dope, get money and fuck hoes, the code is all we know.
Okay, I'm so flossy, bitch, get off me. Be the type of nigga to put some friends on the car seats. You can't match the finesse, nigga, I'm a sparse breed. But show me on the scratch, I bet your noodle get saucy. I really ain't the type to get violent. I just got this affliction from my fucking environment. And no, I ain't a victim, I just came up in a system where the folk who looking similar can vouch that we tired of shit. I'm just being honest. Honestly, I'm that nigga, I think you know it now. I run with some niggas who quick to shut the function down. This be the mess where I leave it, keep it 100 down. Bodies everywhere on the fucking ground when I come around. I be anywhere when it's going down, I don't fuck around. Bet I get it poppin' from Fairfax to Funky Town. A lot of niggas be gassing, I swear they asking for the smoke. But when it come, they don't want it, man, I ain't seen you hit it once.
Mike, I need the right height, what your life like? I need the right ice, make she feel tight. My nigga, we get dope, get money and fuck hoes, the code is all we know. Like Mike, I need the right height, what your life like? I need the right ice, make she feel tight. My nigga, we get dope, get money and fuck hoes, the code is all we know.
Talk to me nice.
Yo,
What's good, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know anymore?
Is anything good?
Sorry to wake you up, man. I'm sorry to wake you up. I didn't know you were down for
that it was. I went to sleep at like 8:45. I was like, I'll be good. Wake up on time, and I did not. So I'm sorry for oversleeping, but I definitely I started getting weak there. So
Do you feel better?
No, I don't.
You don't feel better. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I will. Once I crack one of these bad boys open, though.
Okay. Got you.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. What the fuck?
But yeah, sorry for the delay. I saw a couple people waiting. I saw them drop off too, so hopefully they come back.
Yeah, man, my bad, y'all, man.
But all good either way. We are back for episode 294. We are almost to 300 episodes. I cannot believe this shit at all.
Neither can I, bro.
300 is crazy. I feel like for 300, we should like watch 300. I don't know.
I'm with that.
That feels like the move to me. But
you can watch the parody 300 as well.
Oh goodness gracious! Okay.
Just for shits and giggles.
Just for shits and giggles. Oh man, but yeah, we out here. So today is very simple. I wanted to just do something real chill today. Me and Kris are gonna go through an MCU tier list and rank. We're gonna make one for Kris and make one for me on where we rank all the movies in the MCU. I put the shows on a separate tier, and since I've seen them all, I can rank those too. But I didn't want to like have those all in the way, so they're on their little line, which we'll get to later. But yeah, so we're just gonna go. I think it's goated, great, good, bad, and then I just have the shows at the bottom just so they're out of the way. And we'll go through both of our picks. But and then next week, if all goes well, I'm still crossing my fingers because I do have the Switch 2 pre-ordered, but I don't put anything past anything until I get it in my possession.
Right.
But because there's always some weird stuff happening with these online orders. So I'm just gonna act like it's normal. But next week we will be playing in person, but we're playing the Switch 2. So which will be a Friday. I was thinking about launch day. I know Kris works, but then I have to get my system transferred over, and I gotta get all the shit's gonna have to load up again in there. Then I gotta get my Mario Kart World downloaded. I gotta get those HD upgrades, the Switch 2 upgrades for my Zelda games. Like I gotta do a bunch of shit. So I wanted to make sure that the system was set, ready to go, no issues. That way, when we do it, I can just turn it on and be like, "Here's the Switch 2," without all the fuss and anything like that.
Type shit.
And then also like we could, test some stuff out. Like I can have Switch. I mean, I have Kris use my like Switch OLED as a controller, see if how that works with the game share and all that stuff. We're gonna try all that shit out. But yeah, that'll be next Friday. But other than as usual, how was your week, Kris? I know you've had a.
Yeah, shit. I had to go work at another store the other day. Don't plan on going back. I hope they don't send me back. It's always weird going to work at another store.
I can imagine. Yeah.
You're not even like familiar with. So yeah. And I never know what to like. Should I like really get in the weeds and start like actually doing something constructive there? But this time I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit in the office, and I did for the most part, so it was cool. And then went back to my job. It's just gotten really hectic at my job.
Yeah,
we're getting a lot of donations and shit in right now, so it's kind of overwhelming in the back.
good old summer. Yep.
Yeah, but other than that, work's been work. Just chilling, catching vibes and shit like that. You heard,
Yeah, you've been having some people over, getting used to the.
Told them this is the. I told them this is the season of Martin where Gina and Martin were not on screen together. You know what I'm saying? But everybody coming over to the apartment just ain't got no Gina yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, been kicking it. It's all good. You feel me? I actually, because of the tier list that we're doing, I went and watched the new Captain America, and I hate Anthony Mackie, but and I also went back and watched the first Avengers movie too, just to feel something,
just to feel something again.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going to be basing my tier list off of that.
Okay. All right.
Because I was even texting Diamond about some of the scenes from the movie, and I was like, "These motherfuckers were actually acting, bro."
Oh, they took it very serious.
Yeah, like hindsight 2020. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We only get to revisit this shit in the moment. We was like,
yeah,
oh my god, they're actually doing an Avengers movie.
Yeah, they took that shit mad serious.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah. I after rewatching that one today, is gonna like knock a lot of shit down for me. Because that's kind of where my standard of film is going to be at.
But that is where everything went like gangbusters after that. Like that was.
Yep. But they, in my opinion, it's just it started. It watered down quicker than we thought it did, in my opinion.
Okay.
From that moment, and then what they ended up building for the Infinity War saga or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll get into it though.
We'll get into
you
it.
know.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear. I really can't wait because I know you're gonna be like. I know there's someone you're gonna be like, "Fuck this movie," but, yeah. But as far as me, like work, today was the crazy day. Honestly, my kids are back normal. Like, Ronan had a babysitter again, and then Radium back to school. And we had a holiday on Monday, so we didn't really do anything for the holiday.
Bro,
My father-in-law came down.
Out here.
Yeah, my father-in-law came down. So, and then my nephew. I call him my nephew. He's really my cousin, but me and Shelby's nephew, Deuce, graduated from high school. So I went to the graduation. It was at the Globe Life Field where the Rangers play.
Oh,
They had that bitch at 8 p.m., bro. I was like, what the fuck? But we went to the graduation. Funny enough, our friend Ryan was there. So that was funny to see him.
Ryan was there?
Yeah, his wife's like godson was graduating high school too. So like so he just happened to be there. So that was interesting. But yeah, so that's all we did really. And today was end of the month for work, so work was a fucking bitch. But we made it through. And like got the kids down after dinner. And now we here. So that was pretty much my week. Nothing extra special or extra crazy this time. Just
real quick, did you check out the Clipse new single?
Yes, I did.
Where you at on that?
I mean, I've been waiting for this shit for a long time, so I was hyped. Just in general, yeah.
You still don't like Malice?
No, he was rapping. Like
bro.
I never said he couldn't rap. I just never liked his flow that much.
Right.
He was rapping his ass off on this hoe.
Yes, he was.
But I mean, charging your batteries for a while will do that though. Like he been charging his batteries for a minute.
For a long time.
But
I was just seeing where you was at.
I'm super hyped. I haven't missed a single Clipse album, so I'm definitely ready for this shit.
Some discourse. I know, just real quick, because this means something to me.
Yeah.
Discourse about the album cover.
Okay.
People were either feeling it, not feeling it. I fucked with the album cover, the artwork. It was
Cause, man.
Cause, you know what I'm saying? He's been a major factor. He did 808s and Heartbreak. He did Till the Casket Drops.
Mm-hmm.
He did some Jordans. And his figure, the figure that he makes with the hands, the gloves rather, is a very popular, it's iconic, whatever you want to call it. The real discourse is people feel like Pharrell ain't got it no more, man.
Okay.
Musically, right? Some of his beats these last few years since the Chinaman and him have separated, have been a little lackluster. And then I remember all the way back to the Attack of the Clones DVD where Chad was or is that what that mixtape was called? Is it Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Clones? Or is something?
Yeah, Attack of the Clone.
Okay, so I remember in that DVD that Chad was like, you know, Pharrell would come to me with an idea or come with me with a beat, and you know, I get in there and sometimes I'm a producer, sometimes I'm a reducer. Like I do what I got to do to make it what it needs to be. And since you could definitely tell that that's not there anymore, it's kind of like bones, if you will. There's nothing really going on. Not saying that the beats are terrible. It's just like
they don't have that signature Pharrell bounce that we're used to.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, you made frontin', man.
Yeah, like one of the greatest.
Yeah, so it's interesting. There's a song called Mike Tyson Blow or something like that was like teased a few months back, I'm
Mhm.
really, really a fan of. So I'm hoping that makes the album.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't never really missed on a Clipse album though, so I think that he kind of I feel like it'll be all right. It's gonna be all
Yeah.
right.
And then, I mean, when you got Push and Malice like rapping at this level, it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Pusha T's opening lines is Yellow Diamonds look like pee. I mean, we turned up right now.
Yeah.
We turned up right now. Like this, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'm excited. I ordered the box set as soon as Pusha dropped the link. I was like, I've never bought no box set of anybody's album before.
Yeah, he was ready.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm very like excited about this. I thought the vinyl came with it, but the CD comes with it. So
yeah,
I
you got
gotta,
the CD deluxe. Yeah.
yeah, I gotta double back and get that vinyl because I need
Yeah.
that. You know?
Is it
But
colored or
anyway,
is it just black?
it's black and the sticker is the album artwork.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Damn.
thought it was gonna be.
If they had made it like a coral color, that would have been fucking sick. Like
Yeah. But I got it came with a T-shirt designed by Koss.
Yo.
The box is, it's keepsakes type shit. So I'm definitely gonna get that vinyl. But yeah, let's get into this fucking tier list, man. Who the fuck is this guy?
All right, let me get this full screened over here. All right. Switch over. Here we are. Okay. So let me just go over it one more time. Can you see it, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I have all the, like I said, I put all the shows at the bottom because this was like someone made this. I didn't make this one, but this is like the most accurate one because people were throwing in like X-Men movies and other stuff like that I didn't want on here, but I put all the shows at the bottom just so they're out of the way, and I could go through later and put them in order by how I like them, but it looks like they put the movies in chronological order, which helps. I'm just going to read them off, and then Chris will tell me where to put them for his. But we have goated, great, good, okay, and bad.
Okay.
Are the categories. And yeah, and then we'll do Chris's first, and then I could come down here, reset it, and then do mine, because it's gonna be wildly different. Do you want? You didn't really watch many of the shows, right? Like I know you watched WandaVision.
I watched Hawkeye.
Okay.
I didn't do the Elastigirl shit or whatever her name is.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Elastigirl.
I watched some of them. Moon Knight. I watched some of them. Are
Okay.
we including Daredevil and the Defenders and all that shit?
No, I would put they didn't have Daredevil Born Again on here, but like that would be the only one I could count. But like I said, you don't have to do them. They were just in the list, so I couldn't take them out, so I just put them down here. But are you ready? You have your thoughts in order? You ready for me to go? I'm just gonna go in order.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay,
I'm here.
So obviously the first movie is Captain America: The First Avenger. I know you don't. I already know you're not a big fan of these. I'm just curious where you're gonna put these.
It's good.
The first one you want the first Captain America and good?
Yeah.
Okay. Any comments on that, or are you just like it's just fine?
He is not a captain. Actually.
Correct. Yeah, it's like
he's like a corporal or some shit.
Well, yeah, he's given the title of captain by the governor or whatever. But it's it's more for show.
Yeah, disrespect to the niggas who actually in the film, not the real world. I'm speaking directly to the film.
I think the time where it becomes like a real respect was when he rescued those men. That was like when they kind of just went with it.
Yeah.
But before that, they were making fun of him or whatever.
They were. And Okay, so I wasn't a fan of them putting his head on a little body. That was weird. But I
Yeah,
get
I
it.
mean,
He's
for the
supposed to be like a,
time, for the
yeah,
time, it was like impressive. But if you go
yeah. He's
back and
supposed to be.
watch it, you're like, you can tell.
I know the technology wasn't there, but I just was like,
Yeah,
we could have went somewhere else. But I do like. I liked the Hugo. What's his name? Hugo, the guy who
Weaving.
played Red Skull.
Yeah,
I fucked with his. I fucked with his Red Skull.
yeah. I just wish he was in it more.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you got that one in
But
good.
overall, good, solid film. Not
Okay.
not too mad at it.
All right, Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
Under. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were like okay.
No. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where. I don't know why the girl who played her.
Brie Larson.
Yeah, I don't know why she got so much hate.
Right.
Based off of what I saw, it was just a bunch of men hating white
Yes.
men at that. I thought she did fine. I just, it was okay. Her Samuel's like little banters and whatnot.
Mhm.
It was cool. I remember. Didn't we go see that together?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
because I feel like we kept talking about the cat and like how he was going to lose his eye. Because like they kept teasing how he was going to lose his eye throughout.
I don't
the
think that
movie.
was me, bro.
You're the only white man I know.
No, but when did this come out? Hold on.
I'm pretty. We either watched it together at the house or we went and saw.
We
it.
probably did that, but
No, we went to go see that together, bro. I'm
Hold
like
on. 2019.
80,
Okay.
I'm like 85% sure
2019.
we saw that together. Yeah,
So yeah, I was definitely here. So we probably did.
yeah. I think we did because we kept saying like, "Oh, this is how he loses his eye."
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, and
Right.
and it wasn't, and then he ended up losing his eye to the cat, right?
Yeah, it scratched him. Yeah.
Yeah, and got an infection or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Because he was like, it'll be
Anyways.
fine. And the guy was like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked how they were accurate for the time because that was supposed to be what, the 80s, 90s.
90s. Yeah.
So the blockbuster scene was like a big deal.
She crashed into a blockbuster. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all that was cool. But
Okay.
yeah, it was okay.
All right. Iron Man 1.
Oh, come on, man. That's goated. Goated. Save the MCU, man. Well, they say Blade did, but is Blade on here?
No, because that's not an MCU movie.
Sony, right?
No, it was Fox.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, goated.
But Iron Man, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else could be said about that movie. It started the whole shit, but it's a very fucking good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Solid. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Robert Downey Jr. Perfectly cast. I mean, the movie itself was like okay. Like I don't think there was any the suit, everything like how it looked. You know, they stopped going for like the realism in the suits throughout the movies, but like.
Well, more of that was because of Robert Downey Jr., not them, because he didn't want to wear the shit anymore.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
Nah,
spoiler alert for mine. This is going to my and it go to two. I fucking love this movie. I can watch it any day of the week. I fucking love this movie.
It's a little bit of a slow burn.
No,
it's a good. It's
I love everything about it. But that's just me. But okay, I'm curious where you put Iron Man 2 though.
Ooh. The rest of the Iron Man films were not good to me. Okay. I mean, 2 is like okay.
Do you want to put it in bad, okay or bad?
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, you can put that one in good. You can put that one in good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
3 is going to go to bad.
You want me to go ahead and do the Iron Man 3 just to get out the way?
No, we can stay in order, but that's
no. If you think about it, where do you want that one to go?
Yeah, bad. It was bad.
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't even know what that was about.
Okay. Okay. All right. The forgotten MCU movie, The Incredible Hulk, because it was made by Universal, not by them. But
Dare I say goated, man.
really? Okay.
That was a great. This is the one with Edward Norton, right?
Edward Norton, yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's goated, bro.
I guarantee this is going to be divisive. Someone's going to comment on this for sure.
That was goated, bro. I'm sorry. That's goated.
Hey, it's your
Like
list.
Iron Man for Dalton. That was a movie I watched like every day. Every time it was on TV,
Yeah.
I would watch it. I loved how the Hulk looked.
I do like the Harlem fight though. The New York fight is hard.
I wasn't too sold on Edward's portrayal of Bruce. I don't think
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've had a good Bruce yet. We've had like good Hulks, but I don't think we've had a good Bruce. Because the Bruce that I have in my mind, nobody's played him. In the first one, maybe you could say in the first Avengers movie, you can maybe say Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
But then after that, he turned into another person. But like the Bruce Banner in my mind is kind of like timid and on edge because of, and then he's like, I'm also basing a lot of my Bruce off of the animated series as well. I used to watch that show like every day.
Oh,
too.
okay.
So I'm basing a lot of
the
my
very
Bruce
short-lived.
yeah,
Incredible
very
Hulk
short-lived.
show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I could go on. I really fucked with that movie hard.
Okay. Look, it's usually forgotten, so I'm glad you have it in high regard because most people forget that's the thing.
He's not as far as Hulk goes.
Yeah.
Is he where do you have him as like your Hulk? Just Hulk.
What Edward Norton?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is he better than Mark's Hulk? Is his Hulk better than Mark?
no, I like Mark better.
Okay.
But because a lot of it's because in this one, he's like the on the run guy, and like I don't know. There's like Edward Norton is a good actor, but he needs to be in like certain movies.
Yeah.
And I like Mark. I guess just like have more to do because Edward was like either he was like running and then he'd turn to Hulk, or he'd be like in a lab and then turn to the Hulk, and then like, or he was just doing some like I'm going to work at a soda factory in like Brazil or whatever. Like it was, I don't know, but I think he would. It would have been interesting to see him the whole way, but I know it was like a pay thing at some point, just like with Terrence Howard.
Yeah, which.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have taken Terrence Howard this whole time, but that's a different story.
In no suit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so next movie is Thor. Thor 1. Just Thor.
It's okay. I don't really have too many comments on it. It's just okay.
It's kind of just a movie, right? Like it's just like all right. Like the bridge scene is really cool where he breaks the bridge. I do like that scene a lot. Because and the way Asgard looks is dope.
Yeah.
And then of course
I like the All-Father as well.
Having him is that was crazy that they got him in the movie though. Like I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Loki was cool too. I mean, we got some good things happen from Thor.
Yes,
the movie
for sure.
Itself is just okay.
And it led right into Avengers, so it was like, okay, here we are. We made it to Avengers, brother.
Goated, nigga.
I'm putting it. Do you want that in the very front of Goated, right? That's like.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you want to put it, goated.
No, because it goes from your favorite to least in that category from the front.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got it up there for you. I mean, this movie's been talked about ad nauseum, but it really like before it got like out of hand with the amount of movies there were, like to have the couple movies we got before, like really get a full movie with each of these people and like kind of see their progress to this movie and then see what they're doing in this movie. like, because you really were like invested in what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only person that kind of got shortchanged was Hawkeye because he was like brainwashed for like 3/4 of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like this movie was a fucking event. Like it really was. Like it just did not seem real that this was happening at this time. And then everything just went like after this came out, it just went fucking light years after this.
Peak of civilization, man.
Like
what can I say?
There's only a couple things I do not like about this movie. One is the Hawkeye thing, and then two is I hate Captain America's suit in this movie. It's fucking terrible. But other than that, like we get the return of Loki, you get the Thanos tease, big ass New York fight. It's a banger, man. Like another one that I could just turn on whenever and never feel bad about it being on.
Yep, that's how I felt today. It's definitely a comfort film.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely one of the best, for sure.
I text Diamond while I was watching it, and I was like, the scene where Thor and Loki meet up for the first time.
Yeah.
He not kidnaps him, but takes him off the little Quinjet or whatever, and they're having their monologue in the forest or whatever. That's when they hit me. I was like, yo, these niggas were giving it their all. Yeah. And Tony low-key hit the nail on the head. He was like, what, Shakespeare at the part? Because they was really monologuing on some like, you feel me? Like, hear ye type shit.
Does mother know if you wear the drapes? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Thor's like, we played together, we fought together, you were my brother and all that shit. I'm like, hell yeah, man.
He's like, your father.
This is what this shit all about. Coulson dying, getting making this shit real for everybody, you know what I'm saying? His sacrifice. The film's just great. Loki was a good villain. Obviously, Tony
making the sacrifice.
Throwing it into the wormhole and shit like that.
Which becomes a recurring thing.
Yeah, all this is a recurrent, ultimately, Cap said, you're not the guy that makes a sacrifice play. You think what he did in the movie, by taking the shit to the wormhole was a sacrifice play, but really it was the snap, at the end of it all.
Yeah,
he ended up making
full circle.
Yeah, the sacrifice play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which ultimately leads me to the Captain America's just a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Look. We made it to Avengers, and he already called Captain America a bitch. Let's go.
Diamond really put it in my mind.
Yeah,
and the more I see, because obviously we'll get to it with Civil War.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, he didn't make a lot of good choices. And I don't think that...
I mean, honestly, neither of them did.
I don't think it was written that way, though. I don't think it was... We're not supposed to feel Cap's decisions were wrong. But as a man, as a friend, as a brother, as just an all-around stand-up nigga, Cap was a hoe. Multiple times.
Yeah.
How your chick died, bro, right? Old age, she went and got married, lived her life. You said, nah, that ain't good enough. Let me go back in time, stop that from happening so me and you could be together. Not only did he do that, when she died, he started fucking her niece. Like, what nigga do? What? I respect the move, but at the same time, like, bro.
Okay, we'll get there.
I'm just saying, bro, Cap a whole ass nigga, bro. I'm sorry. He a whole ass nigga,
if it ain't Bucky, he's like anything game, bro.
Yeah, whole ass nigga, man. Take your ass back to the 50s, 40s, wherever the fuck you from, nigga.
Okay.
My bad. Fuck Captain America, man.
Yeah, so you had already put Iron Man 3 up there, so the next one is Thor: The Dark World.
All right, come on, man. You know that's going straight to the trash.
Yep. It's a bad movie.
Movie, man.
But worse than bad, it's just boring.
Yep,
it's
bad
fucking
and
boring. Not a lot to say about it. It's just not a very fun movie in any way. Okay, I know you have like this movie. It's Winter Soldier's the next one. So
I fucked with it. I put it in good.
yeah, okay.
I know that's like your favorite.
It's not my favorite, but we have talked before, and like I feel like you were more reserved on it than other people are. You're more like, it's fine. Like, but you got it at good. Is there anything keeping it out of like great for you, or is it just?
Excuse me. I think it's an all around great film. I like the espionage aspect of it.
Yeah, I think as far as like spy stuff, this is the only one that really gives you all that of any of these movies. It's like the main one. Yeah.
Obviously, Bucky was putting belt to ass.
Yeah, that bridge scene's crazy. Yeah.
Nothing's really keeping it from being good.
I thought you were gonna say Anthony Mackie.
Oh yeah, good. On your left. Yeah, I mean, Captain America a bitch, man. I don't know what you want to say.
Oh,
Next
that's
movie,
just
man.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm probably gonna put it at good.
What, you gonna put it okay?
I was gonna put it at great, but I'm not. I'm not really a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
They're good. I understand why people enjoy them, but it's just not my bag.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'll get more into mine, but I think this movie, when they announced this movie, people were like, "What the fuck is that?" Mm-hmm. And then it like did really well. Mm-hmm. And it's such this was like the most obscure thing they did at the time, right? Mm-hmm. And it was just surprising. So I'm surprising the movie came out the way it did, in general. So next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Worry about the second one.
This was his dad?
Yes. Ego, the living planet.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Anything else you'd say about that one? He's just like, it's okay.
I do feel like throughout these films, as far as Peter Star-Lord goes, so his dad's a Celestial, right?
Yes.
So that means he's like part Celestial.
Yep.
But did any of that ever manifest for him? Okay. Because I felt like I didn't see him become like...
it's a two-pronged answer. So basically, that's the reason why he didn't die by holding the Power Stone. Is because of Celestial DNA. And then when he tapped into his Celestial powers in the second movie, he used them to beat his father. And basically his father was like, if you kill me, you'll lose your power. You'll just be normal like everybody else. And he was like, what's so bad about that? So after feeding his father, he lost his Celestial powers. So he only had him for that final fight in that movie, which is why you never saw him happen again.
Well, that's a waste of...
Well, that was the sacrifice. Like if you kill me, you lose all your power, and you won't be immortal anymore. And he was like, don't give a fuck."
Well, he went that long without knowing that he had it.
Exactly. So, yeah, and he's very resourceful. Like, say what you want about him, but
he really shit the bed though, didn't he?
Oh yeah, we'll get there. Okay, next is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Oh man, fuck, that's a good one, man.
You want to
put that shit at great, man. Great? Come on, man. Only reason why I ain't putting it at goated is because I really.
So this one is funny enough. This one is like one of the most hated movies for some reason.
No, that shit goes, man. My nigga Red Reddington.
From like an action standpoint, this is one of the best action ones. Like from an action standpoint, I do think there is stuff they could have cut out of this movie. Yeah, but I'll save that for more of my stuff. But I do like this one way more than a lot of people give it credit for.
I fuck with Age of Ultron, man.
I knew you were gonna have it high up there because you talk about this one a lot too.
Red Reddington, man, that nigga tapped into the internet for 35 seconds. It was like, I gotta kill these niggas. Man.
Exactly. He was like, "No, this is crazy. I'm out of here."
I fucked with that shit. And I think as far as that wit goes, nobody, I can't think of anybody that would have, maybe House, the nigga who played House, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But having Red Reddington like play Tony's opposite, but like kind of the same nigga type shit, like, yeah, you can't get better.
Don't compare me. Yeah.
Can't get better than that.
All right. Ant-Man.
It's okay.
Yeah. I really wish we would have saw the Edgar Wright's version. Because it was supposed to be originally... yeah, if you don't know who that is, the original director was supposed to be Edgar Wright. Okay, Edgar Wright made like Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, Black Fuzz. He makes like quirky, like artsy movies. I was really curious to see what he would have made out of this movie, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think Paul Rudd was a great choice, though. Honestly, I really think he was a good choice. It was weird at the time, but once you watch it, you're like, okay, this makes sense. But yeah. All right, Chris, here we go. You ready? Civil War.
Goated.
Okay, where do you want it at? Do you want it below Avengers, above Iron Man, or where do you want it at? Chris.
Oh, shit, my bad. Second.
I
didn't realize I muted my mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So what do you have to say about this movie? I know you love this movie, but
what can I say, man? First and foremost, Captain America is a hoe, right?
Once again, running theme here.
But shit, we got introduced to Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever. Rest in peace to Chadwick.
Yeah, what an introduction though to that them racing through the highway.
Yeah. I don't think I know that because we talked about this before. Zemo is like whatever as a villain, but the story, you know. And I would say, I mean, and then we get introduced to Spider-Man too. I mean, Tom Holland Spider-Man. I mean, it was just, it's a good film for the most part. Again, I didn't really, Zemo's just whatever. I do feel like when the Team Cap versus Team Iron Man, like that fight, looking back on it, wasn't as like epic as
it could have been. Yeah,
it could have been.
And but, there was, I'm going to talk about it more in mine, but there was some moments where I was like, Cap, this is not real.
What do you mean?
I'll get into it more in mine.
Oh, Cap, you're saying Cap.
Like not like Captain America, but like this is, there's no way this is real.
Right.
But I'll get more into it in mine. But yes,
I love the film. I love the film. So
I really like the vibe of the movie though. Like whatever, like because that was the first one. This was the second one that the brothers did.
Yeah.
Because they did Winter Soldier than this one, but like I like when they put the big title of the city in the middle of the thing, and it's just like real like it has like a real somber tone the whole time, and it's just like because I mean like Peggy dies in it, and it's just it's and I remember them saying like there is no right choice of like whose side you pick, and I was like there is a right choice. There's clearly a right choice. Yeah, they're 100%. Because if you pick Captain
who was your choice?
Iron Man. What are you talking about?
Okay,
like because
I didn't know.
No, there is no other. Like if I pick the other side, that means I'm a liar. I like liars. There's no way.
What do you mean by that?
Because Captain America lied to him. He asked, "Did you know he killed my parents?"
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him. Don't bullshit me. Did you know? Yes.
Yeah, he said he didn't know.
It was him. But then he said
Nah, he didn't
yes.
know it was him. He said he didn't know.
No, that's literally Chris, the line is, "Did you know?" And he said, "I didn't know it was him." And he said, "Don't bullshit me, Rogers. Did you know?" And he said,
So
yes.
wait. When he says I didn't know it was him, in
He
what
didn't
context?
he didn't know it was Bucky, is what he was saying. And then he said, "Don't bullshit me. Did you know?" And he said, "Yes." But then because his whole argument was like, it wasn't him. Like he didn't know what he was doing. And he was like,
But for him to say I didn't know it was him, that doesn't. It's not computing to me. That don't make sense. Like in real life, why would he say I didn't know it was him, and then he says don't bullshit me, and then he was like, yeah, I know it was him. That doesn't make sense. Why would he say? Why would he say
because
that?
he was trying to make him feel better, but he lied. He knew it was he knew Bucky killed his parents. Who knows how long he knew?
I know he knew. That's what I'm getting ready to say. It's not if he knew, it's how long he knew.
That's the whole like thing of like, bro, we've been fighting together for this long, and you never told me who killed my. You knew
Type
who killed
shit.
my parents.
Type
Bruh.
shit.
Yeah.
But more than Tony's parents, like that little beef. The real beef came because they were like, look, either y'all register or
And he was right. He was like, look, do it now before they do some fuck shit, and then once the shit cools down, we can just do something. We can just get this shit changed because right now the heat's on.
Yeah,
like
because
let's cool it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fuck with the film all the way.
But okay, next one is Black Widow.
I don't think I saw that one actually.
Okay, I'll leave it off yours.
Yeah, because I'm not sure about that.
Okay, Black Panther, the first one.
I've had my my.
I know you've had your gripes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But where would you put it?
As a movie, I would say it's good, but I know the experience, everybody dressing up. I know this shit meant more than Martin Luther King Day. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. Rest in peace to Chad. I really hated Michael B. Jordan's.
That's what it is. There's what it is.
I loved like how serious they were about getting these different dialects and different tribes and people in the film.
I love the look of Wakanda.
I did not like that she threw her wig in that man's face. I hated that part.
Yeah. The casino.
Yeah. But, I wish we would have got more Black Panther in the movie.
Okay.
But other than that,
I mean, we got the national treasure in Baku, bro. Come on.
Yeah. You bald-headed demon. Yeah. I fuck with M'Baku for sure. It's Challenge Day.
That was his breakout role too. So
yeah, he did that.
All right. Okay. Next one is Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Fun. It's a fun movie. I fuck with it. I would put it at. I would put it at. I'll put it at good.
All right.
What do I have at great? What's that great?
The only thing you have in great so far is Age of Ultron. That's it.
Okay, bet. That's pretty good. I'm not mad at that. It's Challenge Day.
Okay. Anything on Spider-Man you want to move to the next one?
Tom Holland's perfect.
Okay.
He's no Timothy Chalamet, but he's up there.
I mean, this role was kind of made for him, honestly. Like, it really was. It's just one of those things. Okay, next movie is Doctor Strange.
It's okay.
I think
I
that's
like
a fair assessment.
I like him, but the movie was okay.
Yeah.
And I don't like how easy the black guy, what's his name?
Mordo. Yeah.
I don't like how easy he was just like, y'all liars.
Yeah.
Y'all are really the best.
He was just
Like, it
like,
was just so easy for him.
yeah. Because he gave that whole
Like-
speech of like, you are a coward and like blah, blah, blah. And then like the moment the moment the world was saved, he was like, oh no, y'all, this is too much.
Yeah.
There's too many sorcerers. But that plot line never came back up. They just like left it alone.
Yeah.
Okay. Thor Ragnarok. Exactly. Yeah. Constantly.
I know this was like the turnaround, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Thor's back. Oh, Thor's awesome now." No, but I don't like Tahiki Rod. What's his name?
Taika Waititi.
I don't fuck that guy, man. Who the fuck is that guy, man? I don't like him. He ruined those movies for me. Not because I feel like we got more growth with Thor in the Avengers films. He was becoming somebody of like notoriety, and this guy just came and was like, you know what? All whatever he said on Twitter that pissed everybody off.
Oh, about him making it funny.
Yeah, like man.
So where do you rank
I
this movie?
I like Ragnarok.
Uh-huh.
I like it, but like,
But where at?
it's a. I feel like okay. Okay's fine. Put that bitch last though, just because it's Tahiti.
Oh wow. Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that, but all right.
Fuck him.
All right. What about Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I didn't really. I mean,
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne in it.
yeah, and the Ghost Girl.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're now into like the meat and potatoes. All right, Avengers Infinity War.
Oh yeah, that's.
Let's just do both together. Infinity War Endgame. Where do you want each one? And then we can get, because it's kind of a package deal almost, but.
They're great.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm putting those in goated.
Okay, which one is it? Would you have them above Age of Ultron?
No.
That's interesting. Okay, what about which one you like better, Infinity War or Endgame?
Infinity War.
Okay, so this is the right order then. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Why don't you like them better than Age of Ultron? That's a wild statement, but I just want to know why. It's your list. I ain't mad at you, but
I don't really have a rhyme or a reason for real. I just feel like
okay.
I feel like Endgame was a conclusion. I know some good shit happened. Some rights were wrong or some wrongs were right in Endgame. Infinity War, I mean, from the opening.
It was all hands, no breaks, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whole movie, yeah.
I just feel like.
And it lost.
Yeah, they lost. Everything for the most part made sense in Infinity War. But I don't know if it. I might have to watch that like tomorrow or tonight to like get a refresher. But I just feel like Age of Ultron was just too iconic for me.
Interesting. Okay. That made your list. But that is I'm saying that's very interesting though, from my perspective. Okay, what about Shang-Chi?
It was okay. That okay list gonna get filled up.
Yeah, we need to organize your okay list when we're done to see what what
Yeah.
order we want to put these in. But
That's hard. Shit.
but
Yeah.
no, it
But go
won't. It
ahead.
really won't be because you'll be like, oh, I like this one more than the rest.
Yeah.
But anything on Shang-Chi?
Action was great. That's about it. I think the story was there was a lot of fluff in there, but
I
for
agree.
the most part, it was just okay.
Our list, I can tell you right now, our list is gonna be fucking way different. Like already, like it's gonna be way different.
Good?
All right, so Spider-Man: Far From Home. That's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal. Mysterio.
It was okay. I have no real. I like the spider monkey suit.
Oh, his like spy suit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Nah, that Mysterio sequence at the warehouse is crazy.
Yeah, that was like he got hit by a train or some shit.
Yes, he definitely did get hit by a train. Okay. Okay, and then Spider-Man: No Way Home.
That was a big film, man.
Yeah.
I think did I see that twice?
I don't know.
I know I saw it with
Me and Shelby have watched it several times.
that movie came out before Eternals?
Yes.
Huh.
Or I
feel like Eternals came out first.
I think they might. I think this is in like timeline order. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe not.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It came out after that. Yeah.
I put it great. You got Toby back.
Jamie Foxx having the time of his life in that movie.
Yeah, but Osborne, what's his name? I can't think of his
Norm,
name.
are you talking about Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, come on, man. The GOAT. He's still being memed to this day as Green Goblin.
Yeah,
from the first Spider-Man
especially
movie.
the fucking rooftop scene with the little
slap.
Yeah.
The mask talking to you, like
man, them first two Spider movies are fucking great, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, they are.
God, they're good. Spider-Man
really
2
good.
is phenomenal, though.
They're really, really good. Are those on Disney Plus? Let me see right quick. I don't think so.
I honestly never checked because I own them, but
let me see. I don't think they are because those were Sony, right? Yeah,
but they do have a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they're on here.
Yeah, because they added the Spider-Man category, so I was like, maybe they do have them on there.
Yep, 2, 3. Yep.
Nice. I don't really care about 3, but all right, Eternals.
This is the second time Marvel did some obscure shit.
Yeah, it just didn't work this time. But also, the pandemic really killed this movie. But
yeah,
the
film was beautiful.
Yes, it looked great.
When there was fighting happening, it was cool to see everybody use their powers.
Yep,
their abilities, if you will.
The speedster chick was really cool to watch.
Yeah. That was probably some of the best speed shit I've seen done in like movie.
Yeah, it was
action.
Nice. It was nice.
Again, the only gripe I have now, we're getting to this point where there's some movies where the celestial that got froze over is just sticking out the fucking earth and nobody talks about it
until the new Captain America.
Until the new Captain America. So that's my only real gripe that happened. That seemed to should have been like
the villain is 100% pointless in this movie.
Yeah, but no, I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. When that Celestial brought them niggas to space,
Oh yeah,
that shit was scary.
in the
Like
palm
that,
of his
it's not
hand.
scary. Yeah, it wasn't scary. It was like eerie.
It was
Like,
yeah, it was menacing. It was just like,
yeah,
yo, they literally can't do shit. Like it's like they here. Yeah,
it fucked up the atmosphere, nigga. Like he fucked up the atmosphere when he came. Like,
yeah.
you will do what I tell you to do. I'm gonna kill all of you 1,000,000 times.
And it's still the only appearance of Blade we have ever got, and it's just his voice.
Mr. Whitman.
Mr. Whitman. That's all we get. That's all we got.
Man, justice for Mahershala, man.
I don't think that movie ever coming out, Chris. But
Where are
you putting it though? You didn't tell me where you want it.
I put it good. It was good.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
That's a bad fucking movie, man.
There we go. I was waiting for another bad one. From you.
That is a bad movie, man. Bad movie.
Interesting. Okay. You didn't like her smoking all the Avengers and the Illuminati?
That is the first movie where the fanfare like overtook the movie.
To be fair, I think this movie set people up for failure with the title already. Mm-hmm. Because the multiverse stuff is very minimal. Because basically that one time where they travel through all those dimensions, it happens really fast. And they basically end up in the one Earth where they kind of just stay on one Earth after that. The one where the Illuminati's at. That's kind of where your destination ends up being most of the movie. But I think that's what really, really kind of got it. But I mean, it made $1 billion, but I think that more because of and I will, to their credit, on like the marketing, it like definitely hid the fact that Scarlet Witch was the villain of the movie. So good on them for that. But
yeah, we're gonna get superior Iron Man and this person and
no, but that's everybody made that shit up. I don't know where that
was. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that, the conversation around the film took away from the film because you went in there
expecting so much random
shit. So much shit. Yeah, and it was just
which we're gonna get in Secret Wars and shit, but
we'll see. But yeah, I didn't. I mean, but outside of that point, the film was like, yeah, nah, bro. I don't know. This is where we're starting to hit a little bit of a dry spell.
Oh yeah, it's about to get.
It started getting a little tough.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, I think I know we're gonna put this, and I'm gonna apologize in advance for people, but. Next one is Wakanda Forever. Where do you want it? Did I? Oh.
I'm going to put it, okay.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were going to do it to him, Chris. I thought you were going to do it to him.
Nah, man.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to go through your okay list and like rank up because like you have a lot in okay. All right. Next is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Do I gotta say it? It's bad. It's Michael Jackson bad. It's bad meaning bad, not
anything
bad
else.
Good.
You just don't like Taika Waititi and like the.
I don't like anything he did with Thor in this film.
Okay,
and the Zeus shit and
this one is way more silly than the other one though. Way more silly.
You get
Russell Crowe.
Damn, what's my man? Nah, my man. Batman. You get Christian Bale, dog.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Gore the God Butcher. I read up on this nigga. He's a bad man, dog.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot in the comics, but yeah, he's powers is crazy. Yeah.
He's a bad man, and you, nah, dog, nah, man. So yeah, fuck Tahiki. Rita Ora. Fuck New Zealand, man. Wherever the fuck that nigga from, man.
You're
Whoever
right.
birthed this
That's where he's
nigga.
from. Yeah.
Okay. I know more about him than I would like to know.
Okay. Yeah, man. All right. Well, okay.
And I was just playing about New Zealand. I fuck with New Zealand. I just don't fuck with his little tribe of New Zealand, like the part he from.
All right. What about Ant-Man Quantumania? Where you want that one?
I did not see that.
I'll leave it down here then. Okay.
No.
And you still haven't seen Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
No.
Okay. All right. The Marvels, the ensemble film.
I went to go see that.
Yeah. I remember.
It was not as bad as I
It's definitely not as bad as people were talking about. Definitely not.
Yeah. But again, anything female driven or centric,
it was getting some hate.
It's gonna get attacked.
Yeah.
Unless they're like over sexualized or some shit.
Yeah.
So I wasn't mad at that movie.
Okay. So you're gonna put in okay, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay, here we go. Wow, shocker there. Okay. What about Deadpool Wolverine?
Hey. I didn't hate that movie, but it was not that for me. It was not that for me at all.
I was like, you can't put. I know you're not putting this in bad. There's no way. But
what's good about it?
There's a lot good about it, but it's not bad. It's not
a bad movie.
It's not Thor: Dark World bad. There's no way it's the same category.
No, it's not that bad. It's okay, but it's towards the end of my okay for sure.
Okay,
I did not care for that film.
All right, and we did. I specifically didn't put Thunderbolts on here as well because Kris hasn't seen it. So, but he just watched Captain America: Brave New World, so he has it fresh on his mind, and I'm going to go ahead and put it where I know he wants to put it. He wants to put it in bad. I can tell you right now.
Give it to me, man.
He wants to put it in bad.
Give it to me, man.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. That opening sequence to the movie that was it. Everything else was. And let me tell y'all something, man. Stop putting Harrison Ford in front of a camera because he don't like that shit, man. He don't want to do this shit. You feel me? He been making movies since the 80s, 70s, some shit. That nigga's over this shit, man. He just want to grow hair in his ear.
He just want to get paid, bro. He got paid.
Walk through the streets. Like he's I will say he's still sharp. Like he don't seem like a degenerate fuck.
No.
You know what I mean? But nah, man. Leave her. Let that man chill out, man. He's done enough. Indiana Jones and Han Solo. Come on, man.
Yeah,
what
two
else
icons.
You need?
Yeah. Okay. Before we get to your okay, do you want to put any TV shows up there, or you just want to skip those? Because I know you saw a couple. I don't know if any of them like you want to put them anywhere.
None of the shows to me were just because I felt like the shows. What I was sold on the shows was a lie. They said these are going to tie all the films together, and
they did.
These are, and I didn't. Where did Moon Knight come in at?
No, that's where they started.
WandaVision was probably the only show that.
No, Captain, the Falcon and Winter Soldier definitely tied into it.
I forgot I even wasted my time watching that shit.
But that did Loki definitely has implications.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel ties right into the Marvels.
But did you feel like when they said that? Do you feel like they delivered on the stakes in which the shows would actually?
Look, this is what happened.
Did they oversell or undersell the shows?
Oh, they had to oversell them. They had to oversell them. Now, WandaVision had me very hopeful because I love that show. Like I like WandaVision a lot. But I think the problem was exactly what Kevin Feige said is like they were just making so much shit. It just got out of hand. Like they were just like throwing darts at the dartboard. Like I love Moon Knight, like the character. And the show is fine, but like, what are we doing here? Like, why is this? What does this exist? Like, I don't think they're ever going to use him for anything, right? Like, I don't think they ever will. And you get a bomb ass actor for him,
Yeah.
and then like you don't do that with him. And then Secret Invasion was a waste of everybody's time, complete waste of everybody's time.
Don Cheadle was a fucking scroll since what? Since what point in time?
They didn't say, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
He was a scroll during Civil War. No, his legs were broke already. Or his back, whatever the fuck happened to him.
Yeah, he lost his legs in Civil War, yeah. The use of his legs in that movie.
So yeah, he's been a scroll since after that point,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. Which is okay. All
so
right,
like
this is what we're doing.
5+ years in MCU time.
We gonna see what happened, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, what other? But yeah, the only show I would put up there would be Daredevil.
Oh, Born Again?
For real. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Just
don't have the image
off
here. Where would you put it?
And we're just doing Born Again. We're not doing
just Born Again. Yeah.
Born Again was cool. It was okay.
Now remember,
it wasn't.
Now remember, for Born Again, it was supposed to be like 18 episodes all at once, but they're splitting it between 2 seasons. So
yeah, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen this next go around. It was definitely some moments in there. I was like, oh
yes,
fuck.
Yeah,
and it's good to see that Disney's still taking it there as well.
Yeah, the violence. Yep.
Yeah,
because I mean, bro, Kingpin fucking ripped someone's face off. Like,
yeah,
right,
which I look, I replayed that part.
Yeah,
10 times. I just couldn't fathom how he did that.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look real. Like I'm calling bullshit on it. Like I don't think that would happen in any in the real life. You wouldn't be
that's
able
why
to
it's
rip
not real
somebody's
life.
face off.
Yeah,
but they really do need to power scale Kingpin. I need to know. Like, is he above normal human strength?
Yeah, that they've already confirmed that by just kind of like what he's done. Like, cause like crushing a man's head. I mean, ripping car doors off with one swing. Like,
you could crush a man's skull with a car door.
No, I'm saying he's ripped a car door off with one hand. Like he's ripped the door
I didn't
off.
see that. What was that in Echo or something?
No, that was in the original Daredevil series.
I don't remember.
And the way he be throwing people around is like ragdolling people. So like, but I don't think he's like. Obviously, I don't think he's going to give Spider-Man any work. But, yeah. Okay, so we got to go through your okay list here. What, out of all these okay movies, which was your favorite out of all these?
I wish you could make this bigger because I it's like I can see it, but I can't see it. Like, okay, yeah, now we're cooking with some grease. Man.
Out of all these, which was your favorite?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we can leave it just the way it is, man.
Really? Like Spider-Man this low? That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, because I really can't. I can kind of see it better, but I know the last one is Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, so
and I see the
right
first
now
one's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it's Captain Marvel, Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man Wasp, Thor Ragnarok, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man Far From Home, Wakanda Forever, The Marvels, and then Deadpool Wolverine is at the end.
Yeah, I don't think it's not worth the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody take this in right here. This is Chris's tier list right there.
Keep in mind that my okay is not in any particular order. There's nothing's in particular order, but what?
The only one that's in particular order is the goated section. We made sure to do that one and the great one. That's the only one we really did those for.
Everything. let the chips
And
fall
also,
where
just
they
I want to make note one more time that Kris put Age of Ultron above Infinity War in game, just so everybody knows. Just one more time.
I'm a man of taste and class
All right. Well, I'm gonna reset this.
and elegance.
All right. And I'm gonna throw. Oh, sorry. Looks like they reset literally every single piece. Okay, let me throw these shows back in here real quick. Just get them out of my face. And I've seen all these shows, so I'm gonna be doing these as well.
Hey, shout out to the New York Knickerbockers, man. We got that dub. And I say we because I am an official New York Knick stan now.
Oh
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Always told Dalton New York is I would go live there. I want to be in New York. I want to smell the rats.
Listen to this bandwagon fan over here.
Hey, look, man. It started with just the culture. Dipset, Jay-Z. I didn't really care. Now basketball, you know, we fighting chance. I'm an underdog type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But that Halliburton nigga is nothing nice. I will tell you that. That's a bad man.
All right, so Messiah said that Kris is tweaking. So there you go. Already got your first detractor there.
Is that like our Messiah or
Yes. Yes.
random Messiah?
Yeah.
Hey, Messiah, man, you stick to Puerto Rican business, okay? Don't come over here with all that.
Okay. All right, it's my turn now. So y'all should take this as the real list now. Kris' list out the way. So now we get to get the real list. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, let me do the shows first since they're already on here. Okay, is this? Okay, I think this is season 1 and this is season 2. I think that's how they're doing it. Loki season 1 is great. Loki season 2 is okay. Moon Knight is okay. Echo was okay. She-Hulk, as much people hate it, was okay. Miss Marvel was okay. The holiday special was great. Werewolf by Night was good. Not a lot of people watched it, but I like that one. Agatha was actually good too. I didn't mind that. This is ass cheeks.
What was that? Was that Cheeks?
Secret Invasion. Complete waste of time. I Am Groot is good. My Raiden loves this one, but they're only like 3-minute episodes. Like it doesn't really, nothing really happens. They're just like little shorts. Okay, what if season 1 was good? Season 2 was just okay, and then season 3 was good too. All right, I got the shows out the way. Yeah, Secret Invasion is ass. Okay, Captain America, the First Avenger. I will throw that into the good category. Myself, the movie's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's still to this day, it was so weird seeing Chris Evans go from Human Torch to this. But there is a lot of good stuff in this movie. Like I said, Hugo Weaving was a great Red Skull. Just wasn't in it very much. And he was giving Captain America work on that plane, and the only reason that he lost is because he picked up the Tesseract with his bare hands like an idiot. But yeah, and I like the whole plane crash scene, and then like him waking up in the fake room when he's like, I missed my date. You know, I had a date. But I like all that.
See, that's how you know he ain't a real nigga. He got he worried about the wrong box, man.
What they say? What they say? A 40-year-old version? You put the pussy on a pedestal.
Put the pussy on the pedestal. Now look, Peggy, she a bad one, man. Real bad. You know what I'm saying? I 70 years though. How long was he on ice? 70 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. Yeah.
Hang it up flat screen, man. You know what I'm saying? She's dead, bro. She gone, nigga. Like, what you talking about, man?
There's
you Captain America. You Captain America, dog. You want to go out there and get you some butt, nigga, and call it a day. You know how many? You know, women are getting ass shots now, Cap. You done missed a whole lot of shit, man. Like, come on, man.
It is what it is, man.
Woman that's been dead
he had that
years,
one, bro.
dog.
He was just trying to stick with the one. All right, man.
Nah, nigga, fuck that.
But I'm gonna say this was good. Okay, Captain Marvel,
nigga. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm putting Captain Marvel in okay. It's fine. Like it has some stuff in it. It doesn't have like a lot of like I guess staying power. Like I don't crave to watch this movie again, like unless I'm doing like a marathon with Shelby. But I've never like, let's throw Captain Marvel on, you know?
Yeah.
But it's by no means bad. By no means bad. It's just okay. Iron Man, goated. Let's just get that. Oh, I forgot to put the goated back. Goated.
Swerve in that corner. Ooh.
But yeah, Iron Man, enough could be said about it. I goated, started the whole shit. My man's is in this motherfucker. And, you know, I just can't see nobody else as Iron Man, bro. Like, it just is what it is. And
well, you're about to see a nigga play Doomsday. I'm at Doomsday. Dr. Doom.
Yeah, but that's not Iron Man, though.
I'm still on the fence about that. That's what the kids say. That's a recession indicator.
Oh, okay. That they brought
Didn't
back
Iron Man come out? Iron Man came out what, like the year after the recession?
Yeah, it was like 2009.
Yeah, recession indicator. We should do that tier list.
But enough people don't talk about like Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane. Like I like Jeff Bridges a lot.
Hey, yeah, he an unhinged nigga, man. Yeah, for sure.
And when he had that scene where he was like, just because you have an idea, you think it belongs to you, like that shit was like cold blooded. Yeah, I mean, everything but Terrence Howard, bro. Everything but Terrence Howard.
He said he built that suit in a cave
from scraps. I'm sorry, I'm not Tony Stark. Yeah.
No, you are not.
Yeah, but Iron Man always goated, stamped. There's no way around it. Iron Man 2. Mm-hmm. This movie, I think this movie gets a bad rap. I think this movie gets a really bad rap.
Yeah, don't say.
I get this movie was like, I think it was butchered to hell, like in the editing room or whatever, and like I know Mickey Rourke had like a really bad, like he got mad about it because like a lot of his stuff got cut out. But let's just be honest with you, like each other. Like Mickey Rourke wasn't really killing this movie. Like he really wasn't doing his damn thing. Like that whole part where he was in the room screaming, like not good acting. Let's just get that out the way. The whiplash shoot at the end was ridiculous. Like him having like the little helmet. I was like, this is just stupid. But I do like
Hammer was good.
But I was about to say Sam Rockwell as my man's crazy good. Having the time of his life in the movie. And when him and Rhodey finally teamed up to fight those bots together in the Japanese garden, that shit was tight. I feel like this movie gets a bad rap. Because of all the whiplash stuff. So I'm gonna put it in good. I don't think it's as good as Captain America: First Avenger, but I'm gonna put it in good. Because I do like the action in this movie, and this is Tony at like some of his most like cocky, like he is like on his like asshole train because he's dying in this movie, and then you get Black Widow for the first time in this movie, and then like a full Nick Fury appearance later in the movie, instead of just in a post credits. All right, now Kris put Incredible Hulk and goated. I'm putting this bitch in just okay. So like, it's okay. I mean, it's definitely a 2009 movie, all the way from the soundtrack to everything going on in the movie. I could just tell you could tell it's like one of the first ones for sure. The Abomination design is fucking terrible. Hate it. Do not like anything about it. But I do like the Harlem fight. Him turning the cop car into two boxing gloves was tight. They're just throwing hands in that hoe. It's just a lot of like, there's a lot of like nonsense in this movie. But it's not bad. Like, it's okay. I didn't resonate with me the way it resonated for Kris. But
you ain't never been in them trenches.
Okay.
I understand.
All right, Thor. Another movie that's just okay. For me. Got Loki. But it's just kind of like, like it's just a movie to me. It didn't move me. I mean, like the rainbow, like I said, the Rainbow Bridge scene is tight, but like other than that, I wasn't like, yeah, let's run this back. Yeah, and then like, he's not really Thor for the most of the movie either. He's just kind of like walking around with Natalie Portman, which I understand, but like, yeah, it's just okay. Kris already said it. Avengers 1 is goated. Like,
goated, man.
Like, what can we already beat it with a dead horse with his conversation, but definitely goated.
And I don't know if ScarJo was just that might have been peak ScarJo too in that first Avengers movie.
Okay,
in my personal opinion,
out of all the MC movies, that was the worst she was at for you.
Yeah, for sure. I know Iron Man, she was kind of, what I'm saying, she was fire, but like, nah, she was fire in that Avengers movie, dog. She was fire. I just watched it, so it's fresh.
Yeah,
it's percolating still.
Yeah, it's just a banger, man. It was just a banger.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's get this one out the way. Thor: The Dark World is just fucking ass. It's just not good.
Gun to the back of your head. Name 5. Oh yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you wanted to touch on that. That just came to my mind. But
what?
The Streamer University shit after this.
I don't want to get into it.
Okay. All right. I was just asking, brother. You had a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings.
Yeah, but I was just to you in confidence. I don't want to.
Okay, my bad, brother. My bad.
But okay, so I don't think Iron Man 3 is a bad movie like Kris says, but it is. But it has so much potential, and then with Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin, and then to make it fake was just like a big rug pull that really made me upset.
Yeah.
And I like the extremist stuff, like the stuff in the blood, because that's like a big pivotal storyline in the comics or whatever. But like, just kind of like throwing that in there with the fake Mandarin was like a lot. However, I do appreciate the finale with all the different kind of suits flying all over the place, and then making them explode or whatever. But it's just okay. Like it really is just okay. It's definitely I would say it's the weakest Iron Man movie, for sure.
100%.
Yeah. Now, Winter Soldier, that's in my goated for real. I gotta put it up there. It's just good top to bottom. It's a good movie, and then I love the Winter Soldier shit in it. I know Kris has a way about, Anthony Mackie, but like he really not in it that much. But all the stuff in it, like really like it's just like post Avengers, like he's like really like I like his suit the most in this movie, like with the black and it's like he got rid of the helmet for most of the movie. So like, yeah, this movie's just good. Like it's a good movie, all the way around, and it kind of it really does show like the strength of like Captain America, and then Winter Soldier. Like when Captain America's just running through building, like the building trying to chase him, he's like running through walls and shit. Like it really just like shows on a normal scale, like not aliens and shit, like how strong this motherfucker really is.
Yeah.
And then like just having to fight his best friend, like that was just like good stuff. Like I love this movie, and that's one of the ones I could watch whenever. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, I'm throwing that in great for myself. I like that one a lot. Crazy team up, really random. Like some really like some of the best space stuff we got in the MCU by far. Like kind of like how weird and crazy the world he built. It got the Ravagers and like all the little different currencies they use. It got the Collector. Like it's a lot going on in this movie. You get a full appearance by Thanos in this movie, talking to the Accuser. And then I know people don't like the dance off at the end or whatever, but like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, but it really is like a found family movie, and I like those a lot. And this one was a good one for me. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, however, I'm just going to put in the good category. I don't think it had like the same kind of magic as that one. And then they had like, because they kind of retread again, like the whole like Rocket is an asshole thing. And then they had a whole subplot for that. However, I do like when he took on the Ravagers by himself. That was cool. But, yeah. I mean, I liked Ego or whatever, like when he was like doing his thing, but it's just okay. It's a good movie. Like it's good, but it doesn't reach the height as like a great movie or like the first one. All right, I'm throwing Age of Ultron also in the good category. Yeah. Action is good. Good team up moments or whatever. What really hands down this for me, honestly, is there's a lot of stuff in this movie that could be completely cut out. That is completely just completely unnecessary.
Like what?
There's a part
Give
where
me one example.
There's a part where Thor goes off with his professor homie to go in this water, and he has like a vision. And it's like that part did not need to be in there at all. Like that whole like, and it's just like randomly pops up, and he's like, "Whoa!" and he's like on lightning, and then like he sees like the semi future, I guess. Part was completely unnecessary.
Well, at that point, it was about the Infinity Stones, though. No.
Yes, but it was completely hand-fisted, and it wasn't really even, it was never explained. He could have just been like, yo, he could have done the scene where he went with a dude, hey, we need to go check on some shit. And then he pops back up at the Avengers Tower and be like, yo, I found out some shit. I saw the Mind Stone and the shit. Like, he didn't need the spring. The spring thing was completely unnecessary. We didn't need to see that. And then I don't mind the inclusion of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, but Quicksilver's death was completely pointless. Like, we don't have enough emotional connection to this guy to give a fuck in this movie. Like, I get he died protecting Hawkeye or whatever, but like it was just kind of like, oh darn, he got shot. Yeah. Because they made a big deal about there was a death in this movie, but it wasn't like anybody we cared about. Like, I think it would have been like really, really crazy if we saw some like death of somebody we know. Be like, holy shit! Like, they really went there. But they didn't do that.
Could have been Hawkeye for me.
And then, I mean, this movie is a lot about Hawkeye in this movie too. Like, they go to his farm, they find out he has a family. This is kind of like the setup for
They
Civil
probably
War.
was gonna kill him off in that movie. Now I think about it.
Yeah, it had the perfect setup for it. Like, and then there's like the the part where they're all in the circle, like, and they're all fighting the robots in the slow motion or whatever. There's a moment in that where like they're all getting like little highlights or whatever, and I'm like, you got Hulk ripping out, like biting robots apart. You got Scarlet Witch breaking them apart with magic. Captain America flipping, and then Iron Man shooting everybody. Thor blasting them or whatever. And then you get to fucking Black Widow, and she's just shooting them with guns. I'm like, this is like the most like useless thing. Like, because I'm like, if we're trying to say they're like that pivotal and strong, right? Like, you can't just be like, these strong motherfuckers do all this, and she's just shooting them with guns, and that's the end all be all. I was like, that was kind of like,
shit. Hawkeye wasn't in that scene.
Yeah, he was shooting. That's what I'm saying. I was about to get to that. I was like, and then you got Hawkeye shooting exploding arrows. And I wish it would have been like, Hawkeye would hit them so they would fall into like, Iron Man blast or whatever. But like, I get it. It's supposed to be like a montage moment or whatever. I get it's just like small stuff like that where, but, and I do like the inclusion of Vision. That was nice. Even though he didn't do really much in the movie, but I do like they introduced him, and of course, good pick with the Jarvis voice and everything for Paul Bettany. But yeah, but also like the stuff I'm gonna put in great, like it's just like it has to be like a next level up. Like I think. As far as like I said, as far as action goes, I think this is probably one of the most action-packed movies in all these movies. But there is some stuff that's just like, all right, can we come on with this, please? But that's just me. All right, I'm putting Ant-Man in okay, the same as you.
Okay. Wait, let me hold on. What we got in bad? What's in your bad?
Secret Invasion and Thor: The Dark World.
All right. Hey, why the black man in bad, man?
Because that show's bad.
Right.
The show's bad. Yeah, Ant-Man's good. I mean, Ant-Man's okay. Like, another one that kind of like takes too long to get going, almost. But there is, I mean, his Louise is funny. T.I.'s in it. The actual heist part is cool, like when they get going.
Sidebar, right quick.
Yeah.
I watched Takers for like 45 minutes the other day.
Ass.
T.I. is probably the worst actor ever.
That movie's ass. That movie's so ass.
I know what they were trying to do, but it was like rushed and nah, man. The rest in peace to Paul Walker, man.
For sure.
The GOAT. All right, my bad.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Yeah, just mentioning T.I. made me think about me watching
I got
the Hood Avengers.
Yeah, Takers.
They're the fuck. They're supposed to be suave and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like the actual like Ant-Man stuff in this movie is pretty cool, like the shrinking and everything. I like that effect.
Yeah, they did that. That was dope.
But there is a lot of there. This is also another movie with like a lot of like stuff they could have just like, let's get this going, please. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
And it is a good popcorn film. Like I could definitely throw it on and just leave it on. But I'm not like, let's go watch Ant-Man. But I think Paul Rudd, like I said earlier, Paul Rudd's a great choice though. I like him a lot. All right, let's go ahead and throw Civil War back up and goated for me and Kris there. You already know. Team Iron Man all day. Blue Bucky's arm the fuck off. Now let me get into the bullshit of this movie though. This movie is goated, but there is stuff that pisses me off in this movie. Because it's a Captain America movie, they had to let Captain America's team win the airport fight. But Iron Man's team was so overpowered. We had Iron Man, Vision, Black Panther, Spider-Man, War Machine, and Black Widow all on one side.
No, Black
Captain-
Widow was on.
No,
She was on. Yeah, she was.
She flipped at the end,
She
but
flipped
like
at the
she
end, yeah.
started there. But this shit, this motherfucker had Captain America, Bucky, Falcon, and this is like early Falcon,
Yeah.
and Hawkeye, and then Scarlet Witch, right?
Scarlet Witch, like
Yeah, she's OP, but at this time she's still learning her powers though. She's not even going
Vision
crazy.
Vision was new.
But Vision is a android, so he doesn't have a beginning and end. He's already strong as fuck.
Spider-Man was new.
But I'm talking about the strength wise, right? Because here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's that part where Hawkeye gets the cars to drop on top of Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, his radars weren't going off about this shit. Like, what do we? And then you're telling me Falcon can dodge War Machine and Iron Man. He's just weaving the fuck out of both of them.
Well.
And then he shoots the little bird out and it hits Tony in the face. I'm like, I said Falcon would have been the first motherfucker washed in this whole fight.
I would have did it myself.
And then because
Oh,
you see it with Black Panther and Hawkeye, he's shooting arrows at, and he just breaks it. And he's like, I'm Clint. He's like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah. But you're right. They should have easily.
and there's one moment. Vision's only in this fight twice. There's a part where he shows up to the Scarlet Witch and he's like, I told you, catastrophe. And then there's a part where he turns into a little hardened ball and knocks Giant Man over.
Yeah.
Giant Ant-Man. And I'm like, bro, if Vision was really in this fight, he would have knocked all these motherfuckers out. Like, instantly. Because he's literally made of vibranium.
This shit could have been over with very quick if they really wanted it.
But I was like, it's a Captain America movie. They had to let them get away or whatever. But that is my gripe about this movie is the airport part. That is my gripe. Because of just how like it just was like the Iron Man team didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I was like, what's happening here? But still goated though. Definitely was a fucking moment for sure. Now Black Widow, another one. Did this movie need to be made? Definitely not.
It was supposed to come out a long time ago, right?
Right, and it was meant to introduce Florence Pugh's character as like into the MCU or whatever, but it's fine. Like it's just okay. Like it's fine. Like it's people were talking about this movie suck or whatever. It doesn't suck. I mean, it has a lot of good action in it. You kind of get more of her backstory and all the family stuff is really good. Florence Pugh.
Taskmaster is what sucks, right?
Yeah, no, that was just kind of hand-fisted in there. Like they didn't even have to call her that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, yeah, this is Taskmaster because she can copy your moves or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but that's not really. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like I didn't hate it by any means, but after I was done, I was just kind of like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next one. And the next one is Black Panther. Let's see, how much do I want to piss off Kris?
You ain't gonna piss me off, Playboy.
I love this fucking movie. I'm putting it great. I love this fucking movie. I love the first one so much. Yeah, I saw this with my wife. We was decked out and outside the movies, Black Panther really is one of my favorite characters. If you know me personally, like I really like the Black Panther comics. And I mean, he backs Storm, bro. I mean, what else can I tell you? But yeah, it was just a moment for real. Ryan Coogler, and just the vibe of the movie. The soundtrack is great. Fucking, they have bomb ass actors in this movie. I know you don't like Killmonger or whatever, but He really was like fun to watch this movie for me, just to see him really be a villain, I guess. But yeah, I just had a lot of fun in this movie, and I can watch this one a million times for sure. It's definitely one of my. It's definitely in the great category for me. Now, Spider-Man: Homecoming, got that in good. Got that one in good. Definitely we finally got like a real high school movie for Spider-Man. So I do like all the high school stuff. And Michael Keaton as Vulture was really, really good. Was really cool to see. I think he was a good villain, especially when he figured out like who Spider-Man was. That part was really cool in the car. Love that part.
And evil Dave Chappelle, man, can't forget about him.
Yeah, Mr. Woodbine.
Yeah,
but yeah. So this movie it really is a lot of Peter Parker stuff in this movie. The Iron Man inclusion was just kind of like for the namesake, really. But because of their partnership with Sony, they have to have at least one Marvel character in the movie. So that's why every movie you see like a person from the MCU in the movie. But overall, I think it's a very solid person.
Even Venom.
No, if it's part of the MCU.
Oh,
So
okay,
like
gotcha.
because they co-produce it together. Because Sony owns the film rights for Spider-Man. But their deal was you gotta have somebody else there. So that's why Iron Man's in that one, Nick Fury's in the second one, and Doctor Strange is in the third one.
Do you think we'll get anything from these Spider-Man movies? Well, there's the next Spider-Man movie that will be on par to being as iconic as Tobey's Spider-Man, as far as the kiss, the upside down kiss or whatever.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get anything.
Nothing's gonna top that, huh? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that's just synonymous with like that's like a film thing now. Like that's like a
that lives on type shit.
Yeah, it's hard to like. I don't know if they can I mean, there might be
recreate it, but just have a moment to where it'll transcend time and space type shit.
Yeah, I don't think so, brother. Because that movie was so standalone. These things are so connected. Like, and they're just moving from beat to beat. Now, I do know the next one's going to be more in line with that kind of style because it's going to be back to street level. No more like aliens and stuff like that for him at this point. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to get that, brother. Now. I think the closest we got to anything was the Andrew Garfield catching Zendaya. That's the closest I think we got.
Hey, I teared up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit made it. I dropped a thug tear, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I did do that in the theater, bro. I'm like, yo, he redeemed himself.
It was smart, such a smart choice to do that like that. But yeah. But yeah, yeah, Homecoming's good. I don't really have any complaints about it, but there's better Spider-Man movies that they made themselves. So, Doctor Strange is just okay. It is just okay. There is some good stuff in it. It takes a really long time to get going, though. It takes a really long time to get going. I do like Benedict, though, as him, though. And I think he's gotten better as time's gone on. I think he's got more comfortable in the role.
They need to do something with the wig, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad wig. That is a bad wig, man. That's a horrible wig, man. Especially in this last one. I think it was better in the Infinity War Endgame movies because he was like in action mode. So like you couldn't like focus on it too much because he was always moving around. It seems like it got bigger this last one.
Yeah, but then they added the silver streak to it. so they kind of like put more focus on it. You know, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go opposite of you there. Are you ready?
What we got?
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit fire, bro. I'm putting that great. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
That shit fire, bro. That shit is so fucking fire, bro. Me and Shelby, when we left that movie, we talked about it like the rest of the day. And that's how I know, like, if it resonates with me and Shelby, it's gonna probably be going great. Because that means it was a moment for me and her. And this was one, and like just having the Hulk back, and you get semi-planet Hulk. I was like, hell yeah. And this one is not as jokey as Love and Thunder. It really is not. Like
no, it's not.
And then Kate Blanchett as Hela was super fire. Like she was great. And just her and like I'm the goddess of death. And then like him and Loki teaming up again, and like there's so many good moments in this shit. Like for real, for real. Yeah, I fucks with this movie heavy. I really do. And you should too. All right, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, it's just okay, bro. It's honestly to me like the Ant-Man 1 and 2 are kind of like on the same part of me, like they really are. There is two really good jokes in this movie with Randall Park, the agent that's like watching over him. There's two good jokes in this movie because of that. The magic trick joke where he was like, "How did he do that?" And then the second one where they improv'd, where he was like, "I'll see you around, Scott." And he was like, "Really? Where?" Like that whole part was improv'd, and that part was funny. But yeah, another kind of movies that's like it's like just a movie. However, it does have a really important connection to Infinity War. I mean to Endgame though, but it is kind of just a movie, to be honest with you. All right, let me go ahead and get these out the way. Infinity War and Endgame are goated. I'm not even gonna. I saw Infinity War in fucking Tokyo, Japan. So that experience could never leave my brain.
Right.
It's a movie they actually lost. Every set piece in the movie is great. Every like team up is super cool. Just everybody had like an iconic moment, like Thor popping back down with his new axe saying, "Bring me Thanos," and then him boy being like, "You should have went for the head, motherfucker." And then him killing Vision twice, like Scarlet Witch blew him up and then pulling back time and then kill him again. That shit was so There's so much cold-blooded shit in Infinity War, bro. Them boys got their asses whooped. Like, and him just... And then starting off the movie with the Thor ship being blown up and Hulk getting his fucking ass handed to him just off the fucking rip, bro.
Okay,
like,
Hulk was never been the same, man.
Nah, bro.
He wasn't the same.
That boy said, "I need to learn math after getting his ass beat, bro." He said, "I need to go back to school." That ass was so bad, bro. But, and then, I mean, to me, Endgame, if they would have stopped at Endgame and just called it a day, I think it would have been the perfect exclamation point to everything.
But that greed, man, that almighty dollar.
I knew it was going to continue, but I'm saying if it did, like, it really gave everybody like a closing moment. It kind of gave everybody like a closing moment. And yeah, I mean, but what a great ending to the Infinity Saga, where finally we get every single person we've seen at that point on screen at the same time in that last battle. And we finally get to hear Avengers Assemble. Captain America picks up Thor's hammer.
That is still, I still feel like, you know, we wanted the battle cry. He said it cool, man.
Yeah, the quiet. Yeah.
Like, come on, dog. We've been waiting how many 20 movies?
I think they did that just to subvert expectations. Like you were expecting him to yell it, but he was like, "Assemble."
Gay.
But
That was my only gripe for real.
But either way, that whole last part is just crazy. And then like him and Thor trading the hammers, that shit was crazy.
Cat picking up the hammer was hard.
Yeah, because he was like, I knew it. But and then of course Tony dying is just like
Cinematic.
a staple. Yeah, that's just that boy said, "I am Iron Man," because that's the first thing that was the end of the first movie, and that's the end of his life. Yeah, I adore those movies like so much. Hands down. Oh, forgot to put WandaVision up here on great. Shang-Chi. Throw that bitch in good, baby. Movie's a lot of fucking fun, bruh. A lot of good kung fu in that bitch. That bus scene's crazy. And just and my biggest gripe with the movie is like the 10 rings are kind of just like energy conduits. They don't really do anything. Yeah. Now I get the point that you don't want to do the Infinity Stones again, right? Because that was like the big thing is like they didn't want to do that again. But they didn't do anything other than like harness energy, right? So, and then at the end of the movie, they're like, "Oh, this is like an ancient technology," and then Captain Marvel's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna research it," and we don't hear anything about like what they are to this point. But I do like the guy. I think he did a great job, and I can't wait to see him finally pop back up in one of these Avengers movies and see what he's been up to. I forgot to put Falcon and Winter Soldier and good too. I'll put it back here. All right, Far From Home. I'm putting in good as well, but I'm gonna put it above Homecoming. I like it better than Homecoming. That fucking warehouse scene, I love that shit. I love that fucking whole shit. Where literally he doesn't know what's real. He's just falling fucking over shit.
That boy got hit by a train, man.
Then he got hit by a train. What a and then Jake Gyllenhaal is just having like, I just like what I can tell an actor's having a good time. And he was just like having a blast, like just being a dickhead. Like this whole movie. And like just seeing like how like devastated Peter was this whole movie. Because he made the dumbass decision to give this man the fucking keys to the castle, but he was so like, I just want to be done with this shit. I just want to be a kid again. Fuck this shit. My mentor passed away. Like, I'm done. I don't want to do this shit no more. But it goes to show, like, again, like it did a good job of showing Peter as a child, right? Like as a kid, like he's not a grown up.
With great power
comes
great responsibility, man.
What you hear in the next movie, not this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, No Way Home is going in great for sure.
The echo chamber at this point, man.
But going into great for sure. Does this movie, if you break this movie down, does it make any sense? Absolutely not. But
what movie we talking about?
No Way Home. Like if you break this movie down, does the movie make any sense? No. But is this movie fucking fun as fuck? Hell yeah. And we literally get 3 Spider-Man in one movie. What else can I tell you? I get Jamie Foxx having a lot of fun telling jokes again. What else can you tell me, right? So like, love it. Love this movie, bro. And of course, like you said, Green Goblin again. That whole scene where they're fighting in that apartment, just breaking the floor. Like they really were fucking throwing hands in that bitch.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, and they were making them shit sound heavy. Bruh. Yeah, I love this fucking movie. However, I do call cap on him being able to trap Doctor Strange in the mirror dimension. That was cap. But they had to get him out of there. So he was like, yeah, you know magic, but I know geometry. I'm like, get the fuck out of get the fuck out of here with this shit. But I get it. They had to let him get out of there or whatever. But all right, Eternals. I think Eternals is a good movie, bro. I really do. I I think it got weighed down by the pandemic, and also it just kind of. I think she was going for like a really cinematic experience. The villain completely unnecessary. We could have just been like, yeah, Icarus is the bad guy the whole time instead of having this random alien parasite grow through the movie or whatever. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of good stuff in it. A lot of like ancient lore and then like really cool power system. And then, like I said, the speedster chick is really good. But I don't know. It just kind of like, if you put it in the face of all these movies, it's kind of like, oh, I forgot that was there. Most of the time, which sucks because I think she did make a good film, and it was it was well cast. It's just I think this was too obscure to really work, the way they intended it to. Plus, the pandemic really killed any chance of.
Hey, you got Angelina Jolie in there, man.
Yeah,
bad.
And then her story is sad as fuck in that movie. Yeah. Like there's some good shit in there. There really is. But like, yeah, it's just it's.
She had like dementia or some shit, right?
Yeah, she was forgetting stuff.
Yeah, they've been alive for so long or died. But even the twist, like them, that was like the 8th version of them.
Yeah, like there's a cycle. Yeah, that they've done that. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of good lore and stuff in there, but it just kind of gets lost in the sauce almost. But which is unfortunate. Now, I did not think Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was bad. I'm gonna put it in okay. Because there is like her as a villain was crazy. Like she was ripping through motherfuckers like the Terminator in this bitch.
I still feel like it was, but go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a continuation of WandaVision. You know, at the end of that, she gets a hold of the Darkhold book. Mm-hmm. And she's like studying it. So the longer you use that, the crazier you get. And obviously, she has the idea to like, if my children aren't real, I'll just steal some children from a different fucking universe. Like, okay, like so she really goes off the deep end. And like I said, the title was misleading. There was the biggest thing was the Illuminati. With you got Charles Xavier, Captain Carter, Mordo was there. Mr. Fantastic was there for 4 seconds. Black Bolt. So you got that's like the real main thing that happens. And I do like the fight with the evil Doctor Strange with the music notes. I thought that part was cool. But it's just okay. Like, I definitely wasn't mad about it. The title is just definitely misleading. And I think it could have been a lot more. They could have done a lot more with this movie if they really wanted to. Because I was like, if you're going to go for it, go fucking for it, right?
But that was one of the films that was losing directors left and right, too, though, right?
No, it lost one.
Or rewrites.
No, Scott Derrickson left.
Sam came.
Yeah, so it was just one director left. Scott Derrickson left. And then Sam Raimi came in and kind of.
But they had to go through a lot of reshoots and shit like that because.
Yeah. The reshoots were because the Sam Raimi wanted to reshoot some of the stuff that Scott had planned out. So, but yeah. Oh, I missed a lot of show. I keep Hawkeye was okay. Hawkeye was fine. I'll throw it up there. Wakanda Forever. I'm gonna throw that in high good area. Yeah. I've rewatched this movie twice now, since I've seen it in theaters. And the whole funeral scene is beautiful. The whole Chadwick thing is beautiful in this movie. I like the end of the movie with his son and all that stuff. That's all beautiful. I think the dude playing Namor was really good.
He was.
and he was strong as fuck. He was tearing fucking Wakanda up. Angela Bassett put a performance the fuck
Should
on
have
in
been
that movie.
nominated. Should have been
Absolutely,
nominated,
she
man.
was
Should
fucking.
have won, man.
Her
I think she was
monologues in this movie.
nominated. She just didn't win, right?
She didn't win, yeah.
Yeah, but she was nominated. Yeah.
Yeah, she was phenomenal in this movie, like completely phenomenal. And after watching this movie again, like twice since then, it's definitely a good film. I think the Ironheart stuff kind of felt like it was like forced in there. Like just like we got to get somebody else in this movie, so let's introduce Ironheart. The suit looked like a Nintendo 64 graphics. And I feel like the weakest link in this movie, acting wise, was Letitia Wright. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't dislike her by any means, but like Angela Bassett put on such a performance. Winston Duke as M'Baku is always cold blooded, and then Namor completely stole the show, right? So like,
Yeah.
she's just playing like an angry person this whole movie. So like,
Well, she was angry, man.
yeah, I got you, but I'm saying like as far as like when I went back to rewatch it, it's like a very noticeable the difference of like how we're doing, right? But now I do like her suit a lot, and I do like the final fight with Namor where she like ripped off his fucking wings on his feet, and like they were like fucking scratching the fuck out of each other. Like it was pretty crazy. And I do want to see where they go from here, but yeah, it's not as good as the first one. Like I got to be honest there, but I still think it's a good movie. Now I'm not putting this movie in bad, Chris. Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm gonna put it. I'm putting it at the bottom of okay. The very, very bottom of okay.
You're a panderer, is what I'm hearing.
I'm pandering. Okay.
I don't know who you pandering to.
I don't know.
They pay you. They pay you a Disney bucks or what, man? The hell going on, man?
I just think it's okay. Like, yeah, it's unfortunate what they did with Christian Bale for sure. Them introducing Olympus was interesting, and then I liked the whole Guardians of the Galaxy part at the beginning. I thought that part was tight. Bringing Jane back was cool, and because that was like more recent in the comic books, and then her having the shards fly off the hammer, I like that. I mean, her death was cool, and then she went to Valhalla. She met Heimdall and Valhalla. I like all that. This movie was way too fucking silly though. Like way too silly. Like it's like a joke a minute in this movie. And I think if they could have toned that down, the movie could have been a lot of yeah. If they kept it down, they could have made this a lot better.
Yeah.
But I can't say it was bad because like I did enjoy parts of this movie, so I can't be like, because the bad ones are like, I hate this shit. Like I don't like Secret Invasion. Thor: The Dark World is just ass. Like I don't like, so I can't put it next to those guys. But like, it's definitely the bottom of here. Like it's like a barely passable grade. I'm talking about like you're like about to get expelled, but you're just passing. Like that's how far down it is. But
okay, I can accept that as a avid hater of things.
Yeah,
I can accept that.
Quantumania. This one's I don't know where to put it right now. Because I liked Jonathan Majors as Kang. I really did. Like I thought he was, and it's unfortunate that he won't be able to continue like that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was a really, now him getting beat by Ant-Man is like, that's a little exaggeration. In the quantum realm, I don't think they made the quantum realm weird enough. Like it's just kind of like purple and hazy. Like it doesn't have like a like they could have made it like really really weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then like Bill Murray's in it like for like 5 minutes. Like they have him in the movie, but he's in it for like 5 minutes. The MODOK shit is like mad weird.
That was egregious too. Now,
Yeah, I don't know where to put it. I really don't. I'm probably gonna have to put it in bad though. I really might have to put it in bad. I just feel like they fumbled a lot in this movie.
they did. From what I heard,
it's not as bad as Secret Invasion, but because it's almost okay, but there's like too much stuff about it. I'm like, ugh, they could have like, yeah, they could have done more with this. To be honest with you, but let's end. Oh, putting this shit in great, bro. Hell yeah.
that's the Christmas special.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I fucking love this movie. Me and Shelby both teared up in this movie. That has the first F-bomb in the MCU.
Who said it?
Star-Lord.
Of course, yeah. That was
he said it to Nebula. Because they're on a planet that's modeled after Earth, but it has like animals as humans. And then Nebula's trying to get into a car. You know, she never been into like a normal, regular car. So he was like, push the thing in and open the door. And she was like, I'm trying to open the door. And then let argue about the door. He's like, open the fucking door. And then, so that's how it happens. But I fucking love this movie. It is a perfect send-off for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Will Poulter as Adam Warlock is hilarious. Because since he was just born, he's like super naive and like very literal. And I love, and it's a really, really like Rocket Raccoon rich movie. You get all his backstory and everything. So like, if you don't do anything, Chris, please just watch the movie. I guarantee you'll like this movie. You really will. And then the villain is so fucking good, and he's fucking crazy.
I did see a couple clips about him saying like, "I am God" or whatever.
Yeah,
I do. Oh, yeah.
He's crazy. And it's definitely up there, bro. It's so good, bro. Yeah, the Marvels, once again, wasn't offended by it. It's just okay, though. The X-Men tease was cool. I didn't need the musical section. With the singing planet or whatever.
The what?
There's a whole musical part where they go to a planet that they sing to talk.
Oh yeah.
But
she was
I
married
do.
to the guy
I did like the on-screen chemistry of the three women, though. I think they had good.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
have good chemistry, but it's just kind of okay. And to piss Chris off one more time before we go, I am throwing Deadpool and Wolverine in the good category. Let's go. Yep. Throwing that up there. Me and Shelby had a blast for this movie. Doesn't take itself seriously by any means. Very violent. A lot of violence in this movie. Some fun little cameos. Henry Cavill as Wolverine. I was like, yes, please, if they can make that ever happen. I don't think they will, but
you talking to me, bub?
Yeah. But yeah, it also just reaffirmed how badass Hugh Jackman was as Wolverine. Like, really did. But I did say when I reviewed this movie for the show, I did say this movie will not be for everybody. You either will like enjoy it or you'll be like, this is too much going on. And then that's just how it is. And that's how I've seen is like it's pretty much split down the middle. It's like either you're like, oh, this it was fun or like, nah, this shit is fucking nonsense. But I had fun with it. It's mega violent. A lot of fun cameos. Very, very Ryan Reynolds type of movie, if you can believe that. But yeah, and it didn't try to tie into too much stuff. It was kind of like, yes, it was at the TVA from Loki, and but it's mostly like a love letter to all the Fox movies. Almost, it's just kind of like a send off for that universe, really. And yeah, I enjoyed it. And then we did put Thunderbolts on here because Kris didn't see it. Where it stands right now, I would put it in a good category as well. Almost great. But I won't know until I rewatch it again. So, because usually when you watch stuff at the comfort of your own home, you catch a lot more shit. So
true.
So, but yeah, there's mine right there. I only have 3 things in bad. But I only put things in bad if I'm like really like this shit is just egregious. But
overall it's a pretty solid list.
Me and you both had a really long okay list. It seems like.
Yeah.
But
dang, I just saw you could have saved. You could save your list, but you probably didn't save mine. So I was just gonna say we could have like posted our list.
Yeah, if I saved it when it's full screen, it would have went all crazy. So yeah, I didn't want to touch that button. But yeah. So there we go.
Our MCU tier list.
I think you putting Age of Ultron above a bunch of stuff was very interesting. Most of the other stuff I kind of saw coming.
I like what I like.
No, yeah, I get you. I for sure get you, but I think that as far as like that was the only surprise I think I got from your thing, because I was expecting you to like really throw me some curveballs, but that was the one I was like, damn, you really got that as like pretty much your favorite one is Avengers 1.
Yeah.
And then it sounded like your second favorite was Age of Ultron. But from what it looked like. But or Civil War your second favorite?
Probably Civil War.
Okay. Got it.
Probably. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
Well,
so on my homework list, I'm gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And obviously Thunderbolts at some point, but
so whenever it hit Disney, you know what I'm saying. Next, I'm excited for Fantastic Four, and I'm excited for Superman. So I'm definitely gonna go out and see these films in real time.
And it's awesome they both come out in the same month. So, or is Superman first?
They're both.
No, hold on. Yeah, they're both in July. They're both in July.
Mm-hmm.
So we are almost there.
Almost there, man. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about those films. Are you more excited for one than the other, or
honestly,
about both the same?
Honestly, bro, I am more excited for Superman. Honestly,
I didn't
because I want a really good Superman movie. And this will kind of let us know what this new direction is finally going to be that James Gunn has been talking about for the past fucking 3 or 4 years or whatever. So like I really want to know like what's about to happen. And I've been burned by Fantastic Four too many times for me to be like, yeah, that's the one. So like I just want to Because if like the Superman movie is like really good, then it's gonna be it might be hard for Fantastic Four to top that for me. Because if you make because really if you make I've said it plenty of times, like the DC characters are better, like they are better, like they're bar none, but like so if you get your main player right, and then you get and then if you follow up with like a good Batman movie, we might be cooking with grease. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, which unfortunately, I don't know what's happening with the Batman situation. It's confusing, but like, because they just made a great Batman movie. Like, they legitimately did. But so I want the Superman movie to succeed. I really do. Yeah. And I want it to be good. Like, because by all accounts, like, I love the way the Fortress of Solitude looks. I honestly like the suit. I like them already throwing in some other characters. I love them getting weird, throwing Metamorpho in there. Like there's a lot that looks like it could be good, and it's James Gunn, so like I really hope it is. Because if this shit sucks, I'm gonna be like, because if Fantastic Four sucks, I won't be devastated. Because I'll be like, oh, it was Fantastic Four, they all suck almost. But if Superman sucks, I'll be like, fuck, man. Like, I know he's a hard character to get right. I know he is. But but when it works, it works. Because like, I know people love Henry Cavill, right? Like, he was great as Superman. I just we talked about. I just think his shit was too depressing. Like, he's supposed to be full of hope and all this stuff, and I think these trailers have exuded that. So I really want to see that. So this is definitely more. I'm definitely more excited for Superman, to be honest with you.
I think I'm evenly excited for both films, so I'm looking forward to July for sure.
I'm cautiously optimistic about Fantastic Four, but I'm really hoping that Superman is really a game changer. I need DC to get a win.
Like, they got to win with Batman and the Penguin.
Yeah, but my point is that that's not part of their little universe. So I really need them, and they're also like leaving that away. Like they're not moving the needle on those. So I need, because those are both great. They really are. But I don't think they're going to fold that into it. I just don't see them doing it. Which sucks, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, we won't have nothing until next year when they push back Avengers all the way to December next year, so it's gonna be a while.
Supposed to be released in the same day as Doom 3
or something like that. But yeah, it's,
I don't know why, but I don't know if that's a good idea, personally.
I mean,
but
Doomsday's gonna make bread, bro. That movie's gonna go gangbusters.
Dune isn't.
Dune has not gone gangbusters anytime. It's made money, but it's not like a. No, I'm serious, Chris. Like it made money, but what I mean is it's not like, because next December we're getting Avatar. Like, it's not gonna be hanging with Avatar and Avengers. I'm sorry, it's not going to. Like, I'm talking monetarily is what I mean. The movie is probably going to be fucking great. We know that.
Well,
but I'm just saying, money wise, like those other two movies are money makers, like legitimately money makers. So
yeah, I don't know. I still don't.
I never looked at the final box office haul of Dune 2 because the first one doesn't count because it came out day and date on fucking what you call it.
I still wouldn't put it up against. I wouldn't put it. It's the third installment. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, is it really the same day though, or is it?
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe that's what they said. Yeah, the same day.
Oh, well,
Because they were saying it's going to be Dune's Day instead of Doomsday.
oh, yeah. So
Barbara,
it might be the Barbenheimer thing where they both get crazy.
yeah, it could. Depends on how they market it and shit like that. With Warner Brothers, they did. Warner Brothers put out Barbie and
Yes.
yes. So yeah, they executed that market perfectly.
So it might be the same situation here.
Yeah, it could be for sure.
Because you got like one serious ass movie and then one like campy ass movie. So like,
Yeah,
it gonna be, because both those movies were good. So this is probably the same situation.
yeah,
So
type shit.
I did not know Dune 2 had a $190 million budget. It's a high ass budget.
You can see every dollar.
Oh, because Dennis does not fucking play when it comes to the visuals, brother. It made its final box office total global. This is global number, was 714 million globally.
For Doom?
Yeah, so way more than the first one. Way more than the first one.
It's only gonna go up from there.
Yeah.
Don't let the Knicks win, bruh. Don't let the Knicks win. And Tim on court side with Spike Lee and Tracy Morgan or something, bruh. Don't let that happen, man.
Get him away from the Kardashian, though. Let's get him somebody else.
Actually, the Knicks are 2-0 when Kylie's there.
I bet they showing out, I'm sure.
So they said they're gonna take her to the net. He got to take her back to Indiana, man.
All right.
To see if the good luck keep going on, man. She turned back into a white woman. I think that's how you break the curse. They got to revert back to their natural
habitat.
Yeah, and then the curse is over. You heard? So we'll see.
All right. Well, that's all I got for y'all. Next week we will hopefully, fingers crossed, prayers up. We playing Switch 2. It's pre-ordered, but I don't trust it until I got it in my hand. But hopefully we'll play in that next week, and me and Kris can play some Knockout Tour and all bunch of shit on Mario Kart, and then test out the Zelda games for sure. So, yeah. But other than that, we'll be signing off for today. This is a little longer than I was expecting, but hey, it happens.
No, for real. I definitely have to open in the morning. So
yeah. So do. All
right.